Hello everyone, welcome to a brand new Let's Play. I don't know why my frame rate is really very high, but welcome to Secret Files 2 Puritas Cordis, I think that says. So this is the second game in the Secret Files series, and I played the first game and I really enjoyed it, and it was actually 2 years ago that I played that game, and it got, it was good, it's a typical point and click adventure, but I've never played this game. I have tried it a little bit to see what it was like, and I liked what I saw. So we're going to jump straight into this on a new game. Let's do it. So I have played this first section, I remember this. I believe, anyway.
Hello? Anyone there?
Oh my god, Splinter cells.
I bet that in a few moments, Brother Matthew will be dying to tell us where we can find the parchment.
I think I played the first part of this game, I can't remember now.
Brother Matthew, the parchment. Now!
Oh shit.
I just can't get any further with this parchment. But from what I have been able to translate, Brother Matthew may have been right in his letter.
Dear Bishop Perry, we found this parchment some days ago during the restoration work on the crypt of our old village church. Considering the paper's quality and condition, the document must be several centuries old. There is another reason why I am sending it to you. Strange things have happened since it was found. There have been 2 break-ins, and one of our brothers has disappeared without a trace. I am not sure whether this really has to do with the parchment, as we have unfortunately been unable to decipher the text so far. But I have a feeling that we are onto something really big and possibly very dangerous. Please let me know as soon as you discover anything more about the parchment or its contents. Yours sincerely, Matthew Wakefield.
I will keep trying to translate this mysterious parchment for a little while. Hopefully William Patterson will be able to help me tomorrow. Medieval ciphers are his specialty after all. No time, I'm busy.
Bishop Perry is not in his office. Please leave a message.
Bishop Perry, yeah, this is Superintendent Falk, Ashford CID. Bishop, I must speak to you urgently. It concerns the murder of a priest, one Matthew Wakefield. We found his body an hour ago. Witnesses mentioned two men dressed in black combat suits. Wakefield sent us a message a few days before his death, which but that's not important at present. Now that he's dead, this message suddenly takes on a completely new significance. A very disturbing significance. Bishop, I must speak to you urgently. You could be in grave danger.
The line is dead. Wakefield was murdered? But that can't be. His letter. I received this letter from him only recently. Oh, damned window!
Red 3, take care of the target. I'll secure the exits. Confirmed, Red 2.
Two men dressed in black combat suits? They're looking for me. I've got to get out of here, and I must get this parchment to safety. I don't really know why, but apparently it was important enough for Wakefield to die for. God help me.
Well, I can't actually remember what I need to do here. I have played this very briefly.
Writings and pictographs of European religions. Before I leave, I should find a hiding place for the parchment, so that these people won't find it on me if they catch me. Reserved books are stored here. According to the list, William Patterson has reserved cryptographic symbolism, as has Dr. Lucy Forrester. Perhaps it would be a good idea to pass the parchment on to my friend William Patterson. I can trust him, and he is an expert on such scripts after all. It won't be easy for anyone to find amongst these books. However, it's possible that it may eventually be found by the wrong person. I must think of a better option. Good idea. Now, I just have to think of something so that the book doesn't fall into those guys' hands.
Come on.
Perfect camouflage. Enough trouble finding it here. And now to get out of here. I really must make sure that William Patterson gets the book before Dr. Forrester tomorrow. Both of them have registered for the book I hid, and there is a real danger that Dr. Forrester will get hold of it before William Patterson does. Our secretary has locked the door. Dutiful as ever. Well, now the door is open. Lectures for this week. Perhaps I can use this plan to make sure William Patterson gets the book before Dr. Forrester tomorrow morning. Right, that gives Patterson time to get the book first thing in the morning. Only Dr. Forrester still poses a problem. Right, now Dr. Forrester will be busy with her earlier lecture. My friend Patterson, on the other hand, won't have any lectures tomorrow morning, so he will hopefully be able to take care of the book he reserved right away. Perfect. Time to get out of here. I'd better go straight to the police.
Oh dear, poor man. So yeah, the chance of playing as another player or another character has just gone out the window.
Yes, Dad, I know. No, I still don't want to go with you to the UN General Assembly in New York. No, I won't. I just need a few days vacation. No, it's got nothing to do with my splitting up with Max. Sure, I don't even think about him anymore. Who's Max, anyway? Yes, you're right, of course. I still miss him, even if he is a damned idiot. But it just wasn't working anymore. You know, splitting up was the only thing to do. Yes, I'm hoping the cruise will take my mind off it, too. Yes, thank you.
Alright, so all
Listen,
that...
I have to go. They won't wait for me. I'll get back to you at the latest when I return.
So all that happened a week after this point.
Yes, same to you. Good luck and happy digging, or whatever it is you wish a geologist. What?
Are you traveling on this ship?
Don't know why the frame rate's so bloody high. And of course this will be going on my Classic Gamer channel, so welcome to the channel, guys. If you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. If you like this video, drop it a like. And if you want to talk to me about anything at all, any questions, please leave a comment in the comments section below. Always reply to comments as often as I can.
So
If I
this
don't...
is my little kingdom for the next few days. It's no suite, but quite cozy. But I'm hoping I'll be able to spend most of my time at the pool anyway. My complexion could really do with freshening up. I will start with... That's not my suitcase. Apparently it belongs to someone called William Patterson. At least that's the name on the luggage label. Oh, great. This is starting out well. I should ask at reception. The suitcases were probably swapped by mistake. I don't rummage around in other people's suitcases. Besides, there's a combination lock on it.
So if you want to tell me anything, guys, just please drop me a comment in the comment section below. I'll try and answer all the questions as possibly I can. I do aim to answer every single question that, or every single whatever people want to ask me. I do try and answer everything. Please keep the comments nice and friendly. That's all I ask. That's all I ever ask. Yeah. So nothing about that. Let's get on to it.
A picture of a man in front of the Atomium in Brussels. I think it's the captain of this luxury liner.
Right, let's just very quickly. We'll drop a save state. Save state? Not a save state. There we go.
I think even women should be able to survive for a few minutes without their handbags. I'll leave it here for the time being.
Hey! Ooh, hot body work.
Sorry?
Are you enjoying the last days?
What?
Don't you read the papers? Don't you have a television?
Of course. Why?
Well then, you must know that we're all doomed.
Really? I wasn't aware of that.
That's all anyone talks about at the moment. You know, global warming, burning oil fields in the Middle East, and a bunch of natural catastrophes on top of those. And each one worse than the previous one. It can only be a matter of minutes before we all bite the dust.
What are you driving at?
That's obvious. In times like these, you have to complain. You just can't have fun. Let alone go on cruises.
Well, if you say so.
And then you get preached at on every street corner with this pseudo-scientific gibberish. When I see those would-be scientists in New York at the moment, full of their own importance with this UN business.
Now just slow down a minute. My father happens to be one of those scientists.
Well, we each have a cross to bear. For my part, I can only laugh about all this nonsense. And just enjoy it. After all, the prices for cruises and tourist trips have hit rock bottom due to all this panicking. It's just bad luck that I work in the travel industry myself. So, it's just one last quick cruise for me before this brainless gibberish finally ruins me.
Yes, great idea. Basically, he's not far off with some of the things he says, but I still think I prefer the two "the end of the world is nigh" characters to this guy. Someone has obviously switched my suitcase. Have you seen my suitcase by any chance?
No, unfortunately not. And everything was fine with my luggage. Suitcase, backpack, and beauty case. It's all there.
Beauty case?
Well, sure. Even men have to take care of their beauty nowadays, but you should know that.
Thanks for the compliment. Did you hear anything about the accident at the harbor?
No, unfortunately not. Have I missed something?
No. What an idiot.
No, I don't like this guy.
I'll get back to concentrating on the more pleasant things in life.
Great idea. Have fun.
Nobody seems to be inside, and I can't get in without a key. This is for all guests on board, so I'll leave it here. Ah, the door is locked. Nobody seems to be inside, and
That's bad. I can actually run.
nobody seems to be inside. The door to the nobody seems to be in. I guess this is used to make announcements to the passengers. That way up. It's been sealed, and I don't see any reason to break the seal right now. One of those mini carousels you often get outside supermarkets. A bowl of marzipan potatoes. Marzipan potatoes are one of the best reasons for loving Christmas. It's stuck in the wall. I can't pull it out. No idea where the porter is, but he must be somewhere around here, and I wouldn't like him to catch me. Oops.
I wish you a wonderful day, my good lady. How can I be of service?
I think I just...
Damaged the bell? Well, don't worry, I'll take care of it later.
Good. What I actually wanted to say is that there's a suitcase belonging to a certain William Patterson in my room, and my own is missing. I assume the two suitcases were mixed up.
Most regrettable. I will look into the matter immediately.
That would be nice. I'm sure Mr. Patterson must be missing his suitcase, too.
I don't think so.
Sorry?
You may not have heard, but William Patterson met with an unfortunate accident shortly before the journey began.
Oh, was he the man who was run over at the harbor in Hamburg?
Yes, what a tragic accident.
Is it serious?
I don't think it could have gotten any more serious.
Is he...
I'm afraid so. I will start looking for your suitcase immediately and bring it to your cabin. It was probably taken to poor William Patterson's cabin by mistake.
Oh, okay. Thank you very much.
Excuse me for overhearing and barging in, but you were talking about the accident at the harbor just now.
A tragic story. Did you know the man?
No.
It was actually quite strange. He had spoken to me just a few seconds before, and then...
He spoke to you?
Yes. He asked me if I was going to be traveling on this ship, and then he was gone again, and then this accident.
Did he say anything else?
No, I don't think so.
Are you quite sure?
Yes, I guess so. Why?
Oh, it's not that important. This whole thing has just gotten to me, that's all. Excuse me. I just need a few minutes alone.
Okay, no problem. I could actually go to bed now. There's nothing to be said against that. After all, I'm here to relax. The last few days were just a bit too much. The separation from Max... Nina, you're here to forget him. So don't start moping again. I'll just go to bed now, and when I wake up tomorrow morning, the world will seem a much happier and friendlier place. And my suitcase will probably be back too. It can't just have disappeared. At least, I hope not. Just 1 second, I'm coming. Isn't that the bikini from my case? There's a note attached with a scrawly handwritten message. The bikini top from my suitcase. This is the note that was fixed to my bikini top. The following text has been scrawled on it. Are you looking for this here? I also have the rest. Come and get it. How? Here's a little clue. They come from outer space, but seen from down here, that doesn't seem so important anymore. I don't know what this is all about, and whether whoever wrote it is just mental or actually dangerous. The question is, were the suitcases exchanged deliberately, and if so, why? The window is filthy, but strangely only underneath. I don't think you are supposed to be able to open it. Nobody seems to be inside.
Weird.
The door to the sick bay is locked. This seems to be the ship's sick bay. The sick bay is empty, or at least there's nobody to be seen. I'm afraid I won't fit in there, and I can't move it either. The wheels are missing on one side. One of those mini carousels you often... The restaurant...
Oh, ice bucket.
I just don't feel like bathing at the moment. Looks comfortable. The sunscreen may be very chic, but I really doubt whether it's very effective. Calling it a pool is a bit of an exaggeration. Large bathtub would be more appropriate, but it's certainly big enough to cool down in. There's no laundry in it. I'm not going to reach in there. Much too hot. The steam is coming out of the pipe. The seal is probably broken. It dispenses soap. I wash my hands regularly. They're clean. The bell is screwed on tight. A bell. No idea what it can be used for. There's a sign on it. The dryer seems to be broken. The key card to my cabin. You have to be careful not to cut yourself on its sharp edges. The program selection seems to be defective. There's no laundry in it. Not necessary. It's clean enough. Nobody seems to be inside. Nobody seems to be. That's not a very innovative nautical decoration. It is clearly too high to see over or jump over. I don't think you are supposed to be able to open it. If you look at a skylight from above, is it still a skylight or what?
Oh.
I don't think you are supposed to be able to open it. The Queen of the Heath, 1986. I seriously hope she won the title owing to a lack of competition. A beauty underneath a birch tree. Her name is missing, but she seems familiar somehow. Nice tush, by the way. The pictures hanging here are of supposedly famous people who have traveled on this ship. It starts in the year 1982 with the mayor of Hicksville.
Oh, hold on. Oh, I thought that was something there then. No, hang on, wait a minute.
It won't work without a ball, and if I had one, I still wouldn't want to play.
Right, well, I think I might call that, because we're pretty stuck right now. I'm not really sure what I'm doing. So, I'm going to save the game. I'm going to thank you for watching, but that's where I'm going to call this a video. So, I don't know why my frame rate is so high. I'm going to have to try and sort that out. But thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this first video, and I'll see you in the next one. Ta-ta for now.